Well, hello everybody and welcome. My name is Bud. This is another day in the 90-day blog and vlog. That is blog with a V for video blog challenge. That's 90-day blog and vlog challenge. Now, the last couple of days we've been on the road videoing the video portion of the vlog. But in so being out and trying to affect some things, I have not spoken as to the title of the blogs. And while that was not intentional, I'm actually glad that it did happen, and here's why. Um, those two blogs, yesterday's and the days before, and really, and, and really in part, all the blogs up to yesterday have been in preparation for today's blog. Now, although I didn't mention or even speak to what the titles were yesterday and the day before, I hope you did go to click on the link below and go to the place where the written portion is, that you went to the blog and read what was there, because again it's in preparation for the day. Today's uh, blog is entitled, Are You Filling Buckets or Are You Building a Pipeline? Are you filling buckets or building a pipeline? Intriguing. What am I speaking about? Well, it's not something that I've come up on my own. It's actually something that is a notion put forth. Whether it's an original thought or not, I cannot say, but certainly a notion put forth in a rather uh, famous, uh, maybe a little strong, but certainly a New York Times bestseller, the author of which has a number of those out there. So, it's really, I'm going to ask you to go um, to the blog site, and again, you just click the link below and take a good perusal, because um, as I said, all the blogs, uh, vlogs to date have really been in preparation for today's topic, and I don't want you, we just don't have the time to get into the depths of what this is really about. And I do want you to, and I do want to introduce you to the actual blog site if you've not been there before. Um, for those of you who have been with me for at least a little while, you know that besides the 90-day blog and vlog challenge, I am trying to improve my typing, and it's again just one of those curious things. I haven't spoken about the typing while being in the field either, and as it turns out, um, the last couple of days have been amongst my worst. In fact, I've set a record of of a error percentage of 14.1. The um, the next closest was 14.0, set the day before yesterday. So I've been on a roll, and yet today, and for the first time, whereas all I've been able to attain to is a word per minute of 39 words per minute. Today I actually broke 40, so woohoo! Only 100 words per minute more to go. So, and it's been what, 59 days as of today since we started the typing, and we're up to 40 words per minute now. Probably not going to stay there. Probably going to have some peaks and valleys, en route to the 100, 140 words per minute that I'm shooting for. But like the stock market, whereas there are peaks and valleys, that be peaks and valleys, the trend is upward, or certainly that's been the case. Will that last forever? Who knows? but hopefully it will last insofar as my typing is concerned. Anyway, I think we've about run this long enough, about 5 minutes. That's not too bad. Oh, I mentioned yesterday that I was out and about in town and picked up a device that held the camcorder so that I could do recording in the vehicle while driving. It actually doubles as a holder for the iPhone that I've only recently picked up because the contract said I could. The phone that I had was going sour and not working. I had to pick up another one. But while there, I actually found a MP3 player, MP3, MP4, I don't know, but 4 GB. It was returned because they said it didn't work. But being the handyman that I am, that's how I market myself these days. It's a neat way to get to know people, get your foot in the door in terms of getting to know people, find out where they're hurting, find out how you might can help, etc., etc. But anyway, so it was said to be faulty, but I took a risk. And what the problem was this little gadget here that plugs into the unit faulty. Anyway, so I was able to resolve that, and I now have a fancy schmancy 4 MB MP3 player, at least MP3, maybe MP4. I'm not sure what the difference is, but isn't that pretty neat? Nice big screen, nice big buttons for my failing eyes as I'm getting older and older. On a bit of a tether here, so I can't take it out more. But for $21.99, we now have a pretty high quality MP3 player. What I want to do with that, and the reason I was on the lookout for such a thing, is because I want to download um, royalty-free or permission otherwise audiobooks, self-help type things. A book, for example, that was written by the gentleman I referenced earlier in this video, the fellow from whom this notion of filling buckets or building a pipeline was taken, and be able to listen to that driving around when I'm not otherwise filling my head with something else or thinking about something or having to do things. But also I can listen to this in my sleep. Anyway, so we're at 7 minutes, 49 seconds, and growing. The heater, I just heard it's about ready to cycle on, so we're going to sign off. Thank you again for your time. I appreciate it, as always. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, then hopefully sooner than later. In either case, do take care until then. We appreciate you, and we're out of here. Bye.